What's up, Katie Vaz, and welcome back to the channel. It is a lovely summer day today and I am off on an adventure. I'm actually going to be visiting a studio called Ciment Pleating based in North London, and they're actually known for pleating fabrics. So if you are curious about how a fabric goes from straight flat to lovely gorgeous pleats, make sure to keep on watching this video. We're actually going to travel from here all the way to the studio, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. I have George behind the camera. He's in charge of, you know, getting all of the lovely photos and clips, and yeah, this should be fun. I can't wait to go there. I'm actually very excited. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Let's roll. Let's roll. This is my breakfast.
Things will change, and life is staring me in different ways. I gotta find my place. I gotta find my place. Things they fall apart. I'm walking without light, lost in the dark. I thought I had a place I could belong. My back against the wall. My back against the wall. Stay with me, 'cause I'm lost in your love. Stay with me, 'cause I have nothing left. Stay with me, stay with futures that I've drawn, I see them turn to ashes as they burn. I'm left out on my own, I can't return. I'm stepping into where I'm stepping.
I never knew a time would come when there would be a dispenser to buy face masks, gloves, and hand sanitizers.
By what I've done, my body's saying no, my body's saying no.
So we have arrived at the studio. I haven't met up with Matt, who invited us over here today, but I have my skirt, which is what we're going to be pleating today. It's already cut and hemmed along the bottom. So what I did was I cut 2 half circles. So if you would want to make that, you can either cut a full circle or divide that in 2. Just think about your seam allowance when you want to add your zip. So I have that here with me, and yeah, we're gonna go in and say hi. The trains are right there. It's a bit loud, but we're gonna go in and say hi and have a good time. Further. Hi, good morning.
How are you?
Hi, there we go. I'm here. Are you Matt?
Matt, yeah. This is Joe.
Like everyone else, you got issues. Some you know and some you don't. Don't blame me for being suspicious, but I see you need something else than what you want. I wish you could see yourself just like I do. Maybe you would know by now I really liked you. I'm not missing you. I'm not full of myself, just like you. I'd rather break my own thread, like a needle and stitch you up, just for you to tear it up again. Now I'm through. I'm not missing you. I'm not missing you. I'm not missing you. All you know is superficial. Some of it stays.
And I'm sort of prepared some questions I'm going to be asking the guys here today, which I think you will find useful if you wanted to have some work pleated here. So the first question is, would you like to introduce yourself? to KDVAS.
Yeah, hi, my name's Matt. I own this small, wonderful business. We pleat fabric for fashion designers and TV and film, theatres, and we've been going 95 years, and I'm the third generation of my family to own the business. Also, we have...
Hello, I'm Jo.
In the house.
I don't know what to say, I'm a hand pleater.
You mentioned it's a family-run business, so how many people usually work in the space? Is it just you and Joe, or is it like 4 or 5 people?
There's four of us. So I have Joe, Gary, Susanna, and myself.
Okay.
But because of the pandemic, we have got a lot less work. So Gary and Susanna are furloughed at the moment, and I have Joe in part-time.
What is your price range? So like the lowest price, the highest price, and maybe, for example, this piece in front of you, how much would that cost to do?
Yeah, so a basic knife pleat will be £7 per metre. So that's, if you send me a metre of fabric, it will cost you £7 for that metre to be pleated plus VAT.
Okay.
But you've got to remember that if you a knife pleat will shrink, so 3 metres will become 1 metre. So for most skirts, it takes about 3 metres of fabric. So for a skirt, £21 for the pleating, £12 shipping plus VAT comes to about £39.
Okay, that's not bad actually.
Yeah.
That's actually fairly priced. So if, for example, someone wanted a specific pleat size, is that something you guys do as well?
Yeah, we have a huge range of pleat sizes and styles. So we can start off with a 5mm knife pleat, and we can go up to 3 inch or 7.5 centimetre.
Nice.
And we have a lot of ranges in between with different pleat sizes as well.
So what are the best fabrics that people should just sort of keep in mind if they want to have fabrics pleated here?
Okay, so you heard the term permanent pleat. What that actually means is pleating using polyester. So polyester holds the pleat much better, and you can wash it in a washing machine at a cool temperature, and the pleats will stay. A lot of our customers, high-end fashion designers, they will use silk, but it's really difficult to maintain and clean.
Yeah.
So silk does pleat beautifully, but it costs a lot to get it cleaned. You need a specialist dry cleaner. Generally costs you about £100 per clean to get it cleaned. So I would use polyester if you're going to get any pleating done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no natural fabrics.
Yeah, I mean, they all pleat okay, but it's just how long the pleats will stay afterwards. If you're going to use like a one-off fancy thing, you're only going to wear the garment once, then you go with whatever you feel that you're comfortable with. But if you're going to wash your garment, I would 100% say polyester.
Who are like your customers?
So our core customer is the high-end fashion designer. So the big brand names that we deal with on a regular basis would be Victoria Beckham, Erdem, Alexander McQueen, Mary Katranzu. Those are our core customers that send us fabric on a weekly basis. But we also do a lot of work for home dressmakers who like to make their own clothing. We also work for the couture side of the industry. So people are making garments they're going to sell for £50,000 and up. And we do a lot of work for the TV, film and theatre. So TV programs you might have heard of, Game of Thrones. We did 5 series of Game of Thrones. We did 3 of the Star Wars movies. Maleficent 2 that came out, we did a lot of pleating for that. And then, you know, if you go to the West End, so you've got Matilda, you've got Wicked, you've got Phantom of the Opera. So we do pleating for them all the time.
You have a very good mix of customers, from more practical use to costume, and like that is actually very interesting. I bet you come to work every day not knowing what to expect. So
absolutely, yeah, and different fabrics. They all pleat differently, and some of them don't work very well, and then we have to sort of, you know, adjust our techniques to see if they can we can get them to pleat in some way. But yeah, I mean, it's a fascinating job. It really is.
So if, for example, the pleat we're doing today, which is the sunray skirt, how long would that take? So from beginning all the way till the end?
Okay, so if one of my customers sent us some fabric and it arrived on the Monday, we would try and get it back to them by the following Monday.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if they were in the extremely urgent and they needed it quicker than that, then we can do that. We have a markup express service which costs 50% more than the normal price.
Okay.
But if it arrives on the Monday, we'll get it done Monday and they'll receive it back on Tuesday.
You do international jobs to people in the US, Canada,
absolutely. Yeah,
global.
we do.
This is very exciting.
I mean, we pleat for a company in Australia on a regular basis.
Wow.
We pleat it for companies in America. We've done some work for Apple recently. I don't know what they're going to use it for, but they send us some fabric. They like the stuff that we do. Okay. But again, shipping costs to America are a lot more expensive. You're looking at £40 to £50 just to get it over there. Yeah.
Sure.
The problem we have is if you have a look at the pleating, it's really long. Okay, so we can't fold that up and send it back to a customer because you'll get a nice crease down the middle. So all our pleating has to be tubes. And that becomes a lot more expensive for the shipping process.
How can people place orders? Is there like a website?
Yep, so our website is, well, if you just go onto Google and type pleating or pleating company, you'll find us. We're Ciment Pleating, so cimentpleating.com or cimentpleating.co.uk.
Okay.
Follow the instructions. There's a tab called order, so you can download an order form and fill the form out and send that with your fabric. And once we receive it, we'll probably give you a call just to clarify any questions we might have. Yeah. So make sure you answer the call because a lot of our customers, they see a landline number and they just ignore it, and so we can't get in touch with them. And then once it's done, we'll phone up for payment and we'll ship it back to them. So hopefully we'll get it back within a week.
Is it possible to pleat leather? Faux leather,
yeah.
Real leather?
Do you want to see an example? Can I go?
Oh,
yeah?
Yes, please.
Yeah. All around. That one is a lambskin. I'm going to hold that for one. And you wanted a fake leather as well?
Yeah. Oh, is that like interfacing on the back?
Yeah, that's interfacing on the back. That's to keep the pleats in place. And that's a plastic leather, this one here.
That's beautiful.
And again, because it's plastic, it's really good. It really pleats really nicely and it holds the shape really well. When you're using leather, you have to use a really supple leather. Anything too stiff is really difficult for us to fold. This is a lamb napper, so it's really, really easy
nice
to
and
use.
soft.
Yeah. Really valuable machine for us. This is like our workhorse, this one. It does all the small flat pleats. So the machine pleating tends to be smaller because the cardboard, because it's so thick, the cardboard that we use, it's hard to make a small pleat out of it accurately. So the machines do the small pleating and all the bigger pleats are done using the hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to do concertina pleat, and this one does a knife pleat, flat pleat. Okay, the difference between the two, there's on a flat pleat, there's two different sizes to the pleat. So you've got the under pleat and the over pleat. Yeah. On this one, both sides of the pleat the same size.
Even.
Yeah. Yeah. And that gives you the concertina effect. So this one's done now. We're doing a metre. It takes about 10 minutes to get the metre through the machine. But if we're doing 20 metres, it takes about half an hour to an hour.
I have come here today with some material of my own. Matt already told me to cut 2 half circles and I have them here. I already hemmed the bottom, but according to him, a pin hem is more advisable because apparently it just makes the pleats a lot nicer on the bottom of the skirt. So I have 2 halves, 1 half here and 1 half there. And yeah, we're gonna make some nice pleated skirts today.
Okay, so once we've opened the parcel, we've had a look at the order form. We'll see they want a sunray pleat. So we'll get our cardboard mould. Each mould that we have, there's 2 pieces to it. There's the top and the bottom. So we'll open both pieces. We'll clip the bottom one and get it as flat as possible. We'll take the top one off, and then we'll put the fabric in. And then we'll put the top one over the top, okay, and then we weight it down with sticks and weights, and we'll show you the process, and then we pleat it. And what happens is the cardboard forces the fabric into the shape of the actual pleat that we want, and then it's just a case of heating it up in the steam cabinet, and then letting it cool down. And once it's cooled down, we have 2 beautifully pieces of fabric.
So is it advisable to cut one circle, or should you always do half circles because of the shape of the pattern?
Yes, the maximum you'll see on the pattern, the patterns we've got are slightly bigger than a half circle, but we will say don't send us anything bigger than a half circle because we'll have to trim it down. If you cut a full circle skirt, we'd have to take the seams out because we couldn't pleat it as a full circle, just 2 halves.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
So this mould here, it has 2 pieces to it. You see the top and the bottom. So what we do, we just flip the bottom one up there, spread that out as flat as we can. Take the top off, leave it to the side. Okay, so on a circle skirt, you've obviously got a stitch line. So this has got to be as flat as we can. So what the reason we bang it down is steam cabinet. We'll have a look at this, yeah?
Yep.
It's a very tiny shower.
We're going to make sure that the cardboard doesn't touch the metal, because then it gets wet and then it can stain the fabric. So it's just a big kettle, heating element at the bottom, heats the water, steam rises, heats the fabric, we suck the steam out, and then we just put a clock on for half an hour, and then we wait. Do the next one.
Wow. So you literally have to do one side at a time. Do the front first, do the back next.
Yeah, well, depends on the thickness of the fabric. If there's, that's quite a thick fabric, so we could only do one at a time. On a chiffon or a georgette, we could do 2, maybe 3 layers in one go, which makes it more cost effective for us. We only charge the same price, no matter how many we get.
Why you wanna run away? Why you gotta be afraid? I wish I could make you stay, cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop, cause baby I love you. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you, no. I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life, oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right. Why you tryna fight? Just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. First you wanna come around, then you say you're leaving town. Everything is upside down. Oh baby, I love you, yeah. Why you gonna leave when I need you the most? Wherever you go, I'll be there, you know. Don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost, cause baby, I love you, yeah. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you, no. I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life, oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving.
Well, so these look absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to put it all together and the zip on the side, waistband, and show it off properly. But I'm already in love and very, very impressed. So if people wanted to get in touch with you or the studio, where can they find you?
So if you go onto any search engine online, type in pleating. If you're in the UK, we'll be #1 because there's only us and one other. If you're in the United States, type Ciment Pleating, CIMENT,
Okay.
or so it's cimentpleating.com, or email us at info@cimentpleating.co.uk.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much for having us.
My pleasure. Thank you for coming.
This was really, really, I think George and I had a good time. We didn't think it was going to be this like enjoying it.
Glad
So
to do.
yeah, this was really nice. I'll definitely leave all of the details down below, so anyone who wants to get in touch can do that as well. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I will share a separate video where I put the skirt all together. So if you'd like to see the construction of the skirt, let me know in the comment section down below. And until my next video, have a good morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are. Bye.
Hello,
Hi.
how do you feel?
Good. Excited. Enlightened. It was actually really nice, and it was a lot more enjoyable than I imagined. But yeah, it was really good. It's funny, I'm using my face mask as a sun shield.
What do you have in your hand?
Oh, I have the sunray pleated skirts, the front and the back. I'm gonna go back and add a waistband and a zip, make it like an actual skirt, so I can, you know, wear it with pride. Whoa. Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah. So.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, definitely did.
Okay, so we charge £7 a metre for a...
I thought you wanted to carry on working!
No, you can carry on working. We just have to make sure.
Yeah.
We just have to make sure that you talk loud enough, both
I'll
of
go
you.
down here.
Yeah.
This is golden behind the scenes.
This is bloopers.
Yeah.
This is the outtakes.
Ooh, hello.
I've got a parcel too.
Run, quick!
To do.
Okay. So we have a range of different pleats. Do you want to start again?
Yeah.